What a treat. Two scheme boys today. Top man in Possil meets the top man in Steps. I've done a bit of my research on you, alright? This is what I got back. Loveable madman. You know who that quote came from?
Lambie.
Strathclyde Police.
Alright.
No, everyone I spoke to says, great player but a madman. Would you go along with that?
Nah, not necessarily a madman, but I just had a bit of temper. But after the game it was done, you know what I mean? So just go on with it.
But a big character.
I enjoyed football, I enjoyed entertaining people, and I could relate to most people in the terraces. So that was probably my forte, aye.
See, being that character, did that come from growing up in Possil?
It did. A lot of my pals are from Possil, and there's one particular guy. My book came out, I think it was 6-7 years ago, and
what's it called? Get a wee plug and get a
chat. Oh, well, it's done now. You'll get it for £2 now. But he was a shoplifter in the town in Glasgow, and the book came out this day, and he went out and stole 10 books and gave them away in Possil. So, take a pal, done out of money.
What was it like growing up there, football-wise, though?
Football-wise, it was a lot of, it's like schemes, you know what I mean? Like, whenever you came for schemes, or all, just played football, you know what I mean? Just played. I remember playing up the park with men, maybe in their 25s, now maybe be 13, 14, and just playing with them, you know what I mean? But there were some really, really talented players, you know what I mean? And it just never made it, just for whatever reason, you know what I mean? And I was just fortunate enough I got a wee break. You
talked about your mates, was it hard to stay out of trouble growing up in Possil?
It wasn't really, no, because I disciplined with my family, you know what I mean? Well, to a certain extent. But no, it's wherever you came from, you know what I mean? The Possil's, it's like anywhere else, you know what I mean? But your parents and that, and your family guide you, so I think that was the biggest factor for me. You can't, if I did anything wrong, I'd get hammered with my ma.
So playing boys club, and then what, St Mum picked you up at first?
Well, I never played any serious football. I played for St Teresa School, and I just went and watched Celtic when I was 12, and never played any serious football. And then my pal, John Bell, he ran Possil Villa, it was an amateur team, and I think I was 17, and he says, come and play, and I went and played anyway, and it was Saturday afternoon. And then after that, Glencairn came to watch a big pal of mine who was playing, and they signed me. And St Mirren came to watch him again in the Glencairn game, and he scored 4 goals a week before against Dennis Connigan, the ex-Celtic goalie. And they came the second week, and I scored a hat-trick, and they signed me again. So that was that. That was my start. Ricky McFarlane signed me.
And then at St Mirren, and there was a wee story about Alex Miller with the boots. What happened?
Well, Ricky McFarlane, as I say, signed me the first time. I was 19. I got in the team after a couple of months. Thought it was Jack Ladd and McAvenny, McDougall. They two used to pick me up in the morning. They were my mentors.
How was their pattern?
What chance did I have? They two were my mentors. I never toed the line. And then Alec Miller came, and Alec, being at Rangers all the years, wanted to bring more professionalism into the club, like getting the young boys to do the boots, the terracings and showers and so on. So he says, Charnley, you're doing the boots and Wednesdays. I said, I'm not doing the boots. He says, you're doing the boots on Wednesdays. I said, I'm not doing the boots and I help with a boot. So that was my first free transfer.
What did he do back to you, nothing?
No, nothing. Like, put me at the door. They ended up, he let me go to Ayr United. So, and that was that, I just moved to Ayr.
How was that being in a dressing room with guys like Frank McAvenny?
Well, as I say, I thought, no, I mean, I was travelling with McAvenny and McDougall, and as I say, I thought, because I was in the first team, I thought it was big shot and all that, and it was totally wrong. I mean, you'd boys later on, latterly, I signed the second time, and you'd boys like Paul Lambert came, well, was there as a kid, and they applied themselves, you know what I mean, the way they should, you know what I mean, and look what he went on today, you know what I mean, so. I think, but with McAvenny, we had McAvenny, McDougall, Abercrombie. You know what I mean, it was mad. You know
Frank ever take you out?
Who?
Frank.
I was always out with him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean, I was 19. I was always out, and but it was totally wrong. You know what I mean, fair a football point of view, but the other side was alright.
Because you ended up dropping down to the juniors. When was it you eventually thought, right, I need to get my head screwed on here?
I went to United, and then I was only there 4 months, and then I just chucked it. I didn't play. I think it was 2.5 years. And my pal had a contract up in the Ardseer, up in the Rigs. And they had a football team up there in Nairn. And he said, come up and play in this team. He said, I'll give you a job. So I think I was getting 400 quid a week. You know,
right,
it was more money I was getting in football, double the money then, and I was doing nothing. And he had the contract now this year, so I went up there and I worked there for about a year. Well, I just hung about there. And then I came back doing, and Jimmy Shoes played with Falkirk and Kilmarnock, came from Milton and he knew us. And he got in touch with Dickie Brock, the Pollock manager, so I went there and played a game with him, and then they signed me. And then Jack Steedman signed me after, I think it was 6 games. The first game he came to see me, Steedman, Jack, I got sent off the Saturday afternoon against Hannibal Hayes. He played for Morton. He's quite a hard guy, and I got sent off for him. And then the Wednesday, I went and played in a reserve game for Clydebank with a view to signing, doing it Somerset. I get sent off in that.
Why are you so angry?
And he still signed me. So Jack's now certified.
So was it for Hamilton that John Lambie picked you up?
Jack Steedman signed me for Clydebank, and then the gaffer signed me for then to Hamilton when he was at Hamilton.
Hamilton, what was your first impressions the first time you met him?
Well, what happened was, Davy Wilson was the Queen of South manager, and he phoned me just the week before and said he wanted to sign me, and he offered me 10 grand, and I think it was £100 a week part-time. So I was ready to sign, and then Lambie comes on the phone, but Lambie was pally with Davy Wilson, so he got wind that I was free, and 2 of them were pigeon fanciers, that's what they done they do is the racing pigeons. So Lambie comes on the phone, I don't listen to him. He said, I'll sign you. He says, come out and see me. So I went and saw the gaffer at Hamilton. He gave me 2 grand signing on fee and full time. So that's what I done. I signed for him, and it was the best thing I ever done.
So you lost out on money to sign for him?
I lost it, but in the long run it worked out. But it was just because of the impression I had with Lambie at the start. You know what I mean? He was brilliant.
Was he fall apart straight away?
Aye, right away. You know what I mean? Don't listen to him. They were slagging Wilson and all that. But again, because it was full time and all, got me back in it.
Did he say to you when you signed, listen, you need to change?
He did, but the thing with John Lambie, well, years later I found out, but if you told Lambie the truth, you were fine, you know what I mean? He just hated them to tell him any lies, and I found that quite early on, you know what I mean?
What was the lie you told him?
I just told him I couldn't make training. He found out, and he knew. But he said, just don't tell me any lies. But I'll tell you a story. Years later, when he signed me, I think for the 3rd time at Thistle, I've no phoned in the Monday. I've no phoned in the Tuesday. So on the Wednesday, I'm sitting in the house. And I said, what have I got to do? I'd been out all weekend. And my wife said, there's John Lambie coming up the drive. So I'm all dishevelled, no shaved or that. And I see the gaffer coming up the drive. So she goes into the kitchen. So he grabs me and says, see if you don't get in that train tomorrow, I'm going to tell her what you're all about. And after that, so anyway, that was fine. So I get in the Thursday morning, trains the Thursday, trains the Friday, shouts me into the office. I'm playing you tomorrow, you better not let me down. I said, no, gaffer, fine. Played Kilmarnock on Saturday, I scored 1, made 1, but I was hopeless. You know what I mean? I was very fortunate. So after the game, the gaffer, I get the papers on the Sunday morning, reads the papers. The gaffers went to the press and says, see, I've got Charnley doing this and doing that. He said, I had to get the boy out of his bed there on Friday. He was in his bed with flu all week. He said, I've got him doing this. So I read the paper, I said, brilliant, that's me. Jack Lad again. Goes in the Monday, you office. I said, what have I done? I'm saying to myself, what have I done? I've not done anything all weekend. You office. I said, that's it, son, you. They'll not tell me when I'm getting rid of you. You find a week's wages, go out.
Find your week's wages, didn't you? What do you think you liked about you, John Lambie? Why did he like you so much?
I don't know. I think he could see a bit of me in him, you know what I mean? But I don't know. And again, he freed me also. You know what I mean? He freed me at one stage in my career as well. So people, although I think he liked me as a person, but obviously because I could play a wee bit as well, you know what I mean? But he used to sign guys who other teams wouldn't touch as well. You know what I mean? That's the way he was. But it was just, I just liked the way he was. Even up until he died there a couple of months ago, I was out seeing him. He was out seeing me. We kept on the phone 3 times a week or whatever. You know what I mean? He was brilliant. You
said that about the boys he'd signed. We went to Thistle after Hamilton. He signed yourself and a couple of characters. Was that a good dressing room?
Oh, aye. He signed, I think it was one Monday after training, I think 16 years went out, and it was just spur of the moment. 16 years went out, and then I think it was about 80 the next day after training, all went out. You know what I mean? So it was, you had Alan Denny, you know what I mean, and Steve Pittman, Roddy Grant, Jerry Britton, you know what I mean? They were all smokers, every one of them smoked.
Would Lambie go out with us?
No, he wouldn't go out, no.
But he didn't mind just going it?
No, he didn't, as long as you trained, you know what I mean? That's what the gaffer's motto was as well. If you trained, you were all right, you know what I mean? But majority of players did that anyway.
What's the biggest rollicking you got off him at Thistle the first time?
Well, I had a few, you know what I mean? He slapped me once, you know what I mean? I know, you know what I mean? He slapped me in the jaw once, but I couldn't even laugh. But the young kids up in the Canal Bank at Mary Hall, they used to hit the golf balls for the Canal Bank into our stadium, you know what I mean? Just for joy. And then we were jogging round on the Friday one morning, and there was a couple of golf balls lying in the pitch. So I've picked one up and I've lobbed it, and it's bounced off the gaffer's head. So he's went, what's that? And I said, that's him up in that Canal Bank. But if it came to the Canal Bank, it would have killed him. You know what I mean? So he's shouting all the wall, yeah, wee bastards, and that, and shouting, screaming all the wall. So that was fine. So we went to the dressing room, and I went and said, because I could talk to him, you know what I mean? MD could talk to him. And I said to him, I said, that was me, hurt you with that boy, you daft old. And he's like, oh, is that right? I'll get you back. So that was fine. Next week, we're out training. I comes in. He's standing behind the door on a chair, up in a chair with a medicine ball, and battered it right down my head. I said, you nearly broke my neck. He said, your mother should have wrung your neck.
Well, I was going to say, did you ever do the dues one?
No, we done. We were going to play Aberdeen one day and all. And some of his pigeons were worth a right few quid, you know what I mean? He used to take us down to the Blackpool to prepare for the Scottish Cup for the third round, you know, where the big teams come in it. But it coincided with the pigeon convention, which was held in Blackpool, and that's the reason he took us down there to prepare for the game. When he was with Hamilton, he took Hamilton down there when he beat Rangers. No, I mean, he was bonkers. And we're playing Aberdeen up there at Pittodrie, because up. The next minute, he's went, hold on, he's away into the boot of the bus, got his crate of doos, and let his dues away up in the park. You know what I mean? It was mad. But it was great, and people didn't... His knowledge of football was good as well, you know what I mean? People didn't realise that. He worked with Eddie Turnbull for a while as well, you know what I mean? And his knowledge was quite good, but I say that the press and all that loved him because he was brilliant for them.
That was my next question. What kind of manager was he? See, back then, was there coaching or was it just man management? He
didn't really... He could coach, you know what I mean? But he just knew how to get the best out of you. And that's what Alan Archibald, Archie spoke about it a million times. He said, I never got coached at Thistle. He was a young boy. He's the only one that coached me was Duff, and he was a player. You know what I mean? The gaffer used to say, young boys, when they're good, they can come in. All that. You know what I mean? But one time, some of his methods were bonkers. It was one is like the four midfielders. If one went out, he'd just shut across, right? So he's next minute he shouts to the wee kit man, get us a rope. Get us a rope. He's away hunting for a rope. So he's got this big rope, right? Tie his horns.
No way. So
he's got the four of his tied, right? Right. So and he's got it.
You thought you were back in the jail?
I thought I was back in the bondage. So he's got it. So he had the length, so you had to move if somebody pulled it, right? So I was pulling it and burning the wee guy next to me. His wrist. Stop me, Kenny. But that was something. He was one of the first, I know, to introduce the tyres. He used to get big rope again and tie it to a tyre, the wheel of a car, the tyre, and you used to run 100 yards with this kind of boogie. But see, sometimes if you stood and it burnt your neck and all that, but he used to laugh. You know what I mean? And another time we're up Rock Hill, and we're running up and down the hill, and then he's at his golf club out and we're running down the hill, and he's hitting 4-iron balls overhead and all that. But some of the things, you wouldn't get away with some of the things.
Was it great times?
Brilliant. It was brilliant. No, I mean, I think anybody... I say, we're at his funeral there, and the amount of players that was there, I know it would happen at all places, but even guys that you get ready, you know what I mean? They still liked him, you know what I mean? I took the youths, he gave me the job with the youths up there, and I was a wee young boy from Mary Hall, and he came in with a big Rangers ring and a Rangers chain and the Rangers crest and all that on this chain. So I was kidding him. I said, you come up and see the gaffer. I said, this is Thistle you play for, no Rangers. So we guys like that. So takes him up, the gaffer sitting at his desk. I opened the door. I said, gaffer, I said, look at him. I said, Rangers this, Rangers that. I said, tell him it's Thistle he's playing for, the gaffer. You make up wee guy the captain, he says. Wee guy walked to like that. Brilliant. Like, that's the way he was. He was brilliant. No, I mean, even didn't matter who they were, not any man in the street, he'd millions of time for everybody.
Just a good guy. Great. What about team talks and after games? Some peculiar ones?
He always got names mixed up and all that. we were playing one time and he'd put all the cups through for the other team. The doing out with the cups and all that. So we're all sitting, it was quite serious, and he's doing out with the cups. Now when Gaff and I say something, he's like, what is it? I says, this is a cup game. Oh, cup game, help me up. He threw one of the cups.
Oh, brilliant.
But he always get names mixed up, and then wee Bob McKillie, wee Bob was going watching the opposition for us one time. And I can't remember who it was, but wee Bob would give him a sheet like that, thick with all the, what they'd done, set pieces, and the gaffer came in and looked at, that's a load of shite. Wee Bob spent about 4 hours writing this thing.
Oh, poor Bob.
It was mental. You know what I mean? But again, he got the best out of people, and he was just great. You know what I mean? But his knowledge of football as well. You know what I mean? He couldn't have done what he done without knowing football.
How was the partnership with him and Jerry? Was it Jerry Collins?
No, the gaffer. It was Jerry was at Hamilton, and Jerry went to Thistle on loan, and he was at Thistle on loan when the gaffer was at Hamilton. He says, "Get Lambie." You know what I mean? He'll sort the club. But when he came back, it was fine. You know what I mean? Because they two are pals.
What's Jerry like as a guy?
He's all right. No, he's all right. He couldn't play, but he was good in the dressing room. Jerry was good in the dressing room. You know what I mean? But done a job. You know what I mean? He won. I think he won the championship with United and went with Hamilton and Thistle. You know what I mean? So, but
there's nothing wrong with just getting signed for being good in the dressing room. I've made a career out of it.
Nah, well, I know. You need a wee bit.
I need to ask you about Sweden, mate. How did that come about? You going over to Sweden?
Well, Sweden. What happened was, I went down to Bolton on loan. The second time was at St Mirren. Went down there, came back up, and then Gordon Smith, he was with assistant with Davy Haight at St Mirren, and he'd cut contacts over there. So I went away there, and I went there for a week. It was in the winter. It was in January, I think, something like that. I went there, and then they signed me. They wanted to sign me, so I signed. And it was in hindsight, I maybe should have stayed there. I mean, because I negotiated my contract. I never had an agent and that, but it was before Bosman, and I'd done my own stuff, and I negotiated on it that I was free to go after the contract finished. It was a year aside, and I got a few quid off from signing on fee, but the league shuts. I think it's for between July and August or something like that, right? So I was coming in, but I got booked once, and I was playing really well. I didn't no distractions. My wife and my wains were all there and that, and I was only out once when you and Graham for the Sun came out to do an article on us, and we stayed out. So, but I was flying, you know what I mean? And as I say, I get booked once, and I had this in my contract that I was free to go when the contract finished at the end of the season. So when I came back for the 3 weeks back to Scotland, the chairman phoned me. He said, listen, I want to sell you. I said, I'm not going. I said, I'm not going anywhere. Because I knew I would have got a few quid because I was free when I came back. And he said, no, we want to sell. I said, I'm not going. So he said, Huddersfield want you. So I went down to Huddersfield and played a reserve game, and I was hopeless. You know what I mean? But I wasn't even going to go anyway, but I went down to see what happened. And then I came back up the road, and then I said, I want to come back here. And he said, well, we want to sell you. I said, well, I need to wait and see what happens. So I phoned Tony Higgins. He said, well, you've got all the cards. And then just sat the gaffer phoned, and then that was me away back with him.
Would it only have been him that you'd have left for?
No, because when I came back here, I played a reserve game for Thistle, under 21s. Now you're allowed to play 3 over ages or something, against Tommy Burns' Kilmarnock, and played down there. So I'm up at Firhill on the Friday, and my pal stayed across the road for Firhill, no mobile phone, stayed across, and he phoned up and said, Tommy Burns wants to talk to you. So Tam wanted to sign me at Kilmarnock. So they're ready there with the gaffer and Jim Oliver, and the gaffer said, just sign here. So I signed there, and we played Kilmarnock on the Saturday, and I misplayed a pass to Danny Craney, Puffer, and he had it for 40 yards and beat us 1-0. Lambie said, he took you.
See, just on Sweden, how did the boys over there handle a guy like you in the dressing room? And
well, I was all right.
Did you still get a laugh in it?
Aye, but all there, they were dead, not very professional, and they were all athletes. But that was the thing I found, that it was like the pre-season we done. They never done any like running for half an hour and all that. It was all like 800 yards, you know what I mean? It was all 400 yards, not 100 yards, you know what I mean? It's all sharp stuff.
Short and sharp.
Even pre-season, but it was hard, but it was nothing like the stuff we used to do, you know what I mean? Be sick and all that. But the boys were all right, but sometimes they would give a wee look and say, the fuck we go here?
Screwball. Did you meet Tommy Burns, or just a phone call?
No, the phone, and I know later on I spoke to him, and I spoke to him after that, and he did want to sign me, because when I played that game down there, and he did want to sign me, and again it would have been because Tam went to Celtic after that.
So maybe if you'd done well there, you could have ended up there.
I know, but again, if man had boys.
I would take her out if she had boys. Back in the 90s in the heyday, were you out all the time in the tune?
Well, I was mostly in Possil and then we went in the tune. I'll tell you a true story. Me and Alan Denny, Mark knows him well, and a good pal of mine. Victoria's was in place then, and me and him were up there this night. So it was around about Christmas. So we're just ready to get home, walking round. So walking round the hall. So out of the corner of my eye, I look and I see these 5 women sitting right. So I've looked there and I've took a double take. Who was one of the 5 women? My wee ma. So I goes, well, and I said, Ma, what you doing here? She said, what you doing here? I said, well, I'm not tell my dad, you don't tell my wife. She said, it's a Christmas night out. True story. Christmas night. I said, Mona, I'll get you up the road. So she's taking my hair on, right? And I'm walking down the hall, down the stairs. So Peter, who was the manager on the door, he knew us and that. And then other bouncer stood and so Peter said, good night, Chick. I said, good night. And me eyes just take my hair. So we're just ready to go out the door. The other bouncer opens the door. And as soon as we're back, it's turned, the bouncer says to Peter, he's really clutching at straws now, isn't he? Oh, you man said, what did he say there? I said, he says you're looking well, hen. Oh, it's good.
See, when you were going out at that time, would you go out with the Celtic and Rangers boys as well, or was it?
Well, you met them now and again in the tune, but we normally stuck with it. It was only a couple of us that really hung about. You know what I mean, like Alan Denny and Pittman, Steve Pittman, these boys playing in now. Pitts, we used to go through to his place and that. Yeah. Pitts was in Dundee, and you know what I mean, the brilliant times. I had great times with Pitts and that. But when the boys for Possil and that, we used to just go in and that.
So was it always your own? Would you never go with football pals? Was it always your own?
Now and again, but it was predominantly the boys fell up the road.
And see, back in the days, how close to a game could you get away with going it?
But seriously, I don't even think I went out on a Thursday. Very rarely, you know what I mean? And I'm not just, I can say it now, you know what I mean? But Friday, aye, not a Thursday, no. No, there was one time I done it, and my pal, Bobby Dempster, had Rockefellers in Possil, and he had that. And I'd been dropped with Clydebank. So the next week, I said, I'll not be playing it. So I was up there on the Friday at Rockefellers, 3 in the morning, totally hammered, goes home, playing, and it was a scorching day. I think it was maybe about start of May, season really finished. So I goes away through to Kilbowie, and I was really blitzed, really. And I said, I'll not be playing anyway. So Jack used to pick the teams. Jack named the team, and I was playing, and he wanted me wide in the left. And I went,
graveyard shift.
And I was like, right, okay, and I was howling. So he played me, and I scored a hat-trick. But again, I was fortunate, not I mean, I can't remember who we were playing, but I scored a hat-trick. I think it was 2 free kicks. And then, anyway, I scored the hat-trick, and that was that. And I've been back at the pub right after the game, right up to Rockefellers again. And the boys were going, no danger. But I actually got carried in, you know what I mean? But that was one of the few times, and honestly, I'd never really done it, you know what I mean?
See, at Thistle, was that the best dressing room you were involved in?
It would be, but it was just because of the guys that were in it, you know what I mean? Jerry Britton was brilliant, you know what I mean? Mark will tell you.
Funny?
Oh, brilliant and clever, and you know what I mean? But really funny, you know what I mean? Really, but because he was like, he could get away with it, he was sleek it with it, you know what I mean? Like, but the gaffer knew, you know what I mean? But Jerry Britton was brilliant in the dressing room.
Was there pranks now on each other back
all the time? Well, I didn't. See, I used to hate that. See, when I went to Dundee later on and all that, and they used to nail the shoes to the hangman and all that. But you've got good shoes and that, and they're nailing them and all that. I had warned them a few times. But some of the stuff, Jerry was bonkers.
Was he?
Bonkers.
Because when you see him now, because he's quite high up there now, you think he's quite sensible in that.
Oh, he is. No, when he wants to be. No, but Jerry in his dressing room was bananas.
And another guy, your big mate Jim Duffy, was he?
Duff, as I say, Duff signed me. Duff played with us at Thistle, and then he signed me for Dundee when he was player manager, and then he signed me for Hibs when he left, and then he gave us a job at Clyde's assistant manager with him. Then he's had enough.
Ever since you've left him, he's kind of went up.
Up the way, I know. I'll tell you a true story with Duff. Duff's one of my good pals. He's brilliant, and Duff is fantastic for me, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for Duff, I know what I mean? But we're going up to play, I think it was Elgin, and assistant manager's job was on the bus to count the players, right? So I didn't count them. So we're going up, right? We're going up. So we get to Perth and we signed the boy Fulton, Steve Fulton's boy, no Jay, the other one. We signed him for Falkirk on the Friday. But Duff never had his phone number. He signed him. So we get to Perth and our captain John Sweeney comes in and says, Chic, I can't remember his first name. He's not on the bus. Fulton's not on the bus. I said, you kidding me on? I thought he was winding me up. He said, he's not on the bus. Oh, fuck. So Duff's sitting there and I'm going, how am I going to say that to him? The physio's sitting at my back and I've leaned there and I went, Gaffer. I said, Fulton's not on the bus. Duff went, no, Duff could be mental. Duff went, Chic, you've got one fucking job. He said, you've got one job counting players. So, I can laugh now, right? So, it was fucking crazy. I'm going, oh no. So, as luck would have it on my part, if I had to phone Elvis, he was the manager. I had to phone him to get the boy's number. So, we left at 10 o'clock for Broadwood. So, Duff gets the number, he's been pictured. I'm sitting across him, I'm like, he's going to kill me. So, Duff eventually gets the boy, he said, where are you? He said, I'm at Broadwood. He said, oh, I thought it was 11 o'clock, we're to be there. So, the saving grace for me a wee bit. You know what I mean?
You still at the wrong time.
So, we get up there, we played the Elgin. So, Stevie Fulton brought his boy up. He said, my dad will take us up. Takes him up, gets there, played the Elgin. He played him for the start. He had a shocker, whipped him off at half time. We get beat 5-0, right? I'm going to get it. So, this is what happened, Simon. So, we're sitting in the dressing room. After the game, his Duff's just ready to start. Does the wee boy Fulton's phone not go off, right? So Duff said, put that phone off. So instead of putting it off, he's just put it in silent. I put it. So next minute, the phone goes again. And Duff's, get off. So that was it. He's done his bit, blah, blah, blah. So the wee Fulton, he said to me, he said, Chic, it's all right if I go with him and my dad? I said, I'm coming with you. Oh, but again, you know what I mean? But Duff was brilliant. You know what I mean? And Duff in the dressing room and all, even with Duff, like players that done things and all that, Duff could forgive easily as well. You know what I mean? He wasn't one who wanted to keep it going and all that. You know what I mean?
See, in the dressing room as a player, was he the one that would get onto people on that, Duff?
But he had a good way about it. You know what I mean? As a player, he was brilliant. You know what I mean? It was fantastic.
That's what I mean. As a player at Thistle, would he be the one that would get onto boys?
Yeah. And everywhere he went, you know what I mean? Everywhere he went, he was like, when he signed me for Dundee, we played a game up there and he was sweeper and he was trying to play as well and doing all his organising and I was away back and I get the ball and I think it was our 18-year box and I nutmeg somebody and he ran up and he grabbed me and he said, see you do that again? On the park. But Duff is brilliant.
So is that not a fair reflection on the type of player you were?
No, it wasn't, because most of it was for retaliation as well, you know what I mean? And I knew players were out to wind me up and I couldn't a butt all the time. I mean, because as the gaffer said, I couldn't tackle. I mean, I was hopeless at that. I couldn't head it. You know what I mean?
So would the opposition players deliberately wind you up, Jack?
Oh, aye. But again, I done it myself and all, but I used to bite. You know what I mean? When we played against Walter Kidd, the Hearts, me and him used to just stand. I'd be maybe out on the left, and he'd be right back, punching each other. You know what I mean? It was bonkers. and it was literally just the balls away, and he would have a punch at me, and I would have a punch at him. And then Dave McKinnon, who was with Rangers, and played against him with Airdrie, and the exact same thing with him, and it was just wiring in. But I'll tell you a true story about him. The Comet Bar was a pub in Possil, and Dave, I think, was a rep for tenants or something when he was finished. And I'm in there, I think might have been a Monday, and a big squaddies, and there was no windies. They used to call it Hitler's bunker, right? We're all sitting in there, and Dave came in, and again, after the football, you never did bother with him, you know what I mean, that way. So he's come in on the Monday and looked to this place, I don't know what I mean, it was Afghanistan when he looked bad. So he's come in, and we were all sitting, there was guys, and he's looked and he went pure white. Pure white. And he's went to see wee Tammy who owned the place and like that and that. And I went, all right, Dave. He went, aye, check. But I've never seen a guy going so white. But I've never spoke to him, it was great. And I know I've spoken to him plenty of times since, but I've never seen a guy going a colour. But again, it was just because of the environment and into.
See that record as well, do you think that held you back maybe getting a bigger move?
Oh, most certainly. No, what I mean? Again, no bumming myself, but I could play, but it didn't, because if you don't apply yourself and you're doing stupid things, you know what I mean? Word gets about, and it was detrimental in my career, definitely.
Was there just no way of controlling your temper now?
No. No, it was just like, in other aspects, I was all right, things would happen, not away from football and things like that, but it's just something just, and I used to go in the dressing room and go, no, you know what I mean, and just totally regret it, you know what I mean, but that's it.
After Thistle's second time, moved to Dundee, trained at Castle Huntly. How was that?
It was all right, you know what I mean, at the prison and that, and the big pal of mine was in there and that, and used to take him up and put some beer in the back from him.
Jimmy Mack was telling us that, brilliant.
But again, that was mad and all, you know what I mean? But they were allowed to do it because I think it was the time they were ready to be released and all that. But just used to put some beers in the corner and that for some of the boys.
Brilliant.
That was all right.
How did you like your time in Dundee?
Loved it. You know what I mean? Again, I wish I would have went to a big club like that a bit earlier as well, you know what I mean?
Always linked with Celtic as well, as you said. What's the closest you came to going?
Well, the gaffer was telling me before he died, they'd been in contact with him before. I didn't know, but the time was the time I played that game down at Old Trafford. And I was going down to the game, it's well documented, I was going to the game the Monday rather. I was in a pub on the Sunday. But I think I'm an alcoholic.
Was this up another pub in Possil? You've named it at 6.
I'm a pals with pubs. So the gaffer phones me and said they wanted me to play, and I told him I had a drink. He said, just go up and get your bed, go down. So I've travelled in with the car in the morning with my pals who were going, and then met the players at the hotel, changed into my suit in the car, in the hotel, played the game, done well. And after the game, Thistle were going to Portugal. The season was finished. They were going for a week, the next week, and Celtic were going to Canada for 3 weeks. But after the game, Lou McCarry came up and said to me, "What's your plans?" I said, "Nothing." I said, "Thistle's going away for a week to Portugal." But he never asked me. That's how the gripe I've got with him. He never asked me to come to Canada, because if he would ask me to go to Canada, I would have went in a minute. You know what I mean? So he said, "Well, that's okay. I'll see when you come back." But again, so I'm on Portugal, thinking I'm going to probably maybe sign for Celtic when I came back, and I was delighted, you know what I mean? And then I got a phone call from a journalist saying he's in Canada, saying if you would have wanted to sign for Celtic, you would have came to Canada. And that was
they never even asked you to go?
No, and I was absolutely gutted. So when I came back, I phoned him up and said, no, but he ended up getting the sack, but I gave him pelters, you know what I mean? Because even the one game, I was delighted anyway. You know what
Did you do well in the game?
Done all right, aye.
Did you not get, was it Giggs' top your boy wanted you?
Giggs, my boy Gary asked me to get Giggs' autograph, and I said, I'm not asking for an autograph. And then 10 minutes before the game was finished, it came into my head. I said to Giggs, got to give your jersey. He said, aye. Chico, no, he didn't. Didn't know who I was. So he said, aye, so I got the jersey right after the game. And then I went in the dressing room, I said, I want the Celtic jersey. And I went back in and tapped the door, and I asked my jersey back, and he gave us it back. But I said, what's she all about? So that was that, but that was great.
Do you think you were good enough to play for him at that time?
Aye, most definitely. I probably would have applied myself better again. But again, I don't know. But I was definitely, I could have played, you know what I mean? I could have played for him, no bother.
So you missed out on that, but you signed for another big club in Hibs. How did that come about?
Well, that was Duff. Duff signed me for Dundee, and then Duff got the Hibs job, and then we played St Johnstone, and I get sent off again. Well, we were playing St Johnstone around about Christmas, I think it was, and Robbie Rayside, a lovely big guy, big centre off, caused the first goal, scored an OG, I equalised, caused the second goal, and I was in the rant with him, and then I end up slapped him on the park, and I get sent off.
What, you didn't play?
Aye, I'm embarrassed. They were unable to took me. So
he was a big guy, is it, wasn't he? Robbie Rayside?
I know, he's a lovely guy, I know, I mean, but I was just stupid. I get embarrassed about it. So Cowboy, he took over for Duff, and then I never went to training, and Cowboy said, Cowboy, do you want to just go? And I just signed him to go, and then Duff was at Hibs, and Duff phoned me, and I went through and signed for Hibs. But Duff was clever. Duff put my wages, I can't remember what it was, 500 quid or something, but on appearance. You know what I mean? Most of my wages would go on appearance. I think it was an extra, another 500 or something on appearance. You know what I mean?
So getting sent off.
So I had to play. You know what I mean? I want to get sent off in D twice only. The 1 week, you know, it was. So that's what Duff did. And then I played. I think I was 2 bookings away for getting suspended. I'd done brilliant right up until, I think it was 3 games or 4 games to go. And then Big Joe McLaughlin, me and him were arguing on the park, and I was one booking away for getting suspended. And I pushed him, he pushed me. I get booked in that, and I get suspended for the last 3 games of the season. And the playoffs, they ended up, Hibs went in the playoffs, but they managed to beat Erding and stay up.
So you were skint for the summer, you never got your appearance?
No, I got my wages. Well, it was only 3 games, and then that was me. So
how big a club are Hibs?
Massive. I didn't realise it was so big. Aye, they were a massive club, you know what I mean?
In terms of what, just fans?
Aye. Fan base was brilliant. But again, the history, I know the history of the clubs, but they were a massive club, you know what I mean? And I do wish I would have went to Hibs maybe 25, 26.
How do you enjoy the derbies and it?
Aye, good.
Good atmosphere?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Did you find pressure playing at a bigger club,
No.
or did you take it?
No, I didn't.
Enjoyed it?
I didn't find any pressure playing any football. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where. And it's not been big either. I just didn't. Because you were in your comfort zone, that's what I felt. You know what I mean? You're comfortable and you knew what you could do. You know what I mean?
Who were the good players that Hibs had at that time?
Dan Jackson was excellent. You know what I mean? He was scoring the goals. He's moved to Celtic. You know what I mean? But Duff was unlucky there again because Big Yogi got injured. Gordon Hunter got injured. Sean Dennis got injured. 3 centre-halves, no roundabout. And then the second season, just before Christmas, they ended up sacking Duff. So they gave Big Alec the job. But there's still plenty of time to keep them up. And then Hibs went down. And then Alec took them, they won the championship, took them off. But if they were given Duff time, no doubt, I'm sure he would have kept them up anyway.
I need to ask you about the Larson pass to you. What did you think when you first seen that? And did you think he'd go on to a career he did after that?
He was hopeless.
Was he hopeless,
No.
No, that game was he hopeless?
No, he came on as a sub. No, he came on as a sub, but I didn't know him, but for Sweden, clips him on Sweden when I was earlier. But I never thought anything. But as I say, the misplaced pattern I scored, he said I've made a living out of that. I done a thing for Celtic TV, just not long after they were doing a DVD and I got £1,000 for talking on it.
Did you?
Aye. But again, he was sensational. I mean, but that could have happened to anybody in the past. He just misplaced it, and that was that. But he was something else.
So do you think it was just injuries that went wrong for Duff at Hibs?
Well, obviously, Duff admits he's still get some things wrong with signings and getting rid of experienced players too early. But I've no doubt, you know what I mean, if he would have, they're stuck with him, he would have turned it round because I think it was only a couple of games, you know what I mean, to turn it round, you know what I mean? And then, but Big Alec, they went down, as I say, I think it was still 16, 17 games left, so that wasn't no Duff's fault.
What did you make of Big Alec?
Well, that was my own fault again, because when Alec got the job, and I knew, I said, he'll know. So I never went to training the first 2 days to meet him.
Why not?
I just never went. I just said, I knew it would be a waste. But it was silly. I should have went and maybe see it. But I never went. And David Elliott, was a good pal of mine, and he used to travel with him, and I said, I'm not going in. And then I goes in the Wednesday, so maybe about 26 days training. Big Alex says, Chick, going over there with the 2 young boys and train with them. And I said, right, do you want me to just go up and see Rod Petrie and see if I can think? He said, aye. So that was that. And I got to Rod Petrie, true story. Billy McNeil was there. Billy was there as, I think it was a chief exec type thing. And his office was all there and Petrie was there. An open plan. So I goes there. And me and Petrie were haggling over 500 quid. That was my Severies. So we're haggling over that. And I said, well, no, today. I said, I'll toss you for the 500 quid to Rod Petrie, right? So Big Billy McNeil sitting there. He said, what? And he was astounded. I said, I'll toss you for it. I said, if you win, you take it. And if I win, I get it. And it was only 500 quid for it. So he said, I said, Billy, aye. I said, go and toss this coin. Big Billy comes in, what? And I told him, he didn't bother. Big Billy tossed the coin, he's that one. But if I would have lost, I was to go in. Big Billy signed his book for us a couple of years later, and that I was at a dinner elsewhere, and the guy was at Billy's dinner, and I said, get him to sign that book for me, and he signed it to Chick. He still won the toss.
Brilliant, eh?
Magic.
How good's that?
And Billy took our game when Duff left. with Duff left before Alec came in, we played Aberdeen up there and Big Bully took the team with Tam McAdam and he was brilliant.
What age were you in your last game?
My last game I was 39,
39?
But I hardly played. I was a sub, you know what I mean?
So what, just about the dressing room and helping with the youths?
I took the youths, aye.
Enjoying it?
It was alright, you know what I mean?
Hard?
It was hard, you know what I mean, try to tell them not to do what I done. You know what I mean?
Was it satisfying to call it a day with the football? Was
you always want to play, you know what I mean? But with the youths was, and then going to Clyde with Duff, you know what I mean? Finishing there, but it was good.
Just last question about Thistle, your time at Thistle, how would you look back on it?
Time at Thistle was superb, you know what I mean? I'll tell you quickly a true story. I get inducted in Thistle's Hall of Fame, right? So Bertie all get inducted the same night. So we're up there, so we're sitting, and I was drinking, my wife was, so we was doing after it. So there's a guy standing down the bottom of the stairs with about 20 bottles of whiskey, 50 miniatures, to commemorate Thistle beating Celtic in the League Cup final in 1971. So the boy said to me, "Chick, you want a bottle of whiskey?" I said, "No, I don't drink whiskey." He said, "Take a bottle of whiskey." I said, "I don't drink whiskey." I said, I'll take it from my ma. He's given me it and he's went, £28. I think you give him £28.
Absolutely done you. Chick, been a pleasure, mate. Thanks very much.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, mate.